Hello, my name is Sonia, and today we're going to learn this really nice stitch pattern. These are shell stitches, and shell stitches are some of my favorites. I just think they're really pretty, and I just like the way they wave and stuff. So this is a shell stitch pattern, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So we are going to get started. And you will need to chain a multiple of 6 plus 2. So we will chain 14. So anything divided by 6, so 12, 6 divided by 12, or 12 divided by 6, I'm sorry, is 2. So that works. And then we would need to add 2, so we would need to chain 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, and 14. You can certainly do more chains, like you could chain 18 plus 2, so then you would need to chain 20, and so on. Alright, so we've chained 14. Let me just make sure since I was talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, we've got 14. So we are going to single crochet in the second chain from our hook, just like that. So now we are going to skip 2 chains. So here's 1 chain, 2 chains, and then our third chain we're going to work 5 double crochet right in that same chain. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. And that will complete the first shell stitch. So some patterns will just say skip 2 chains and shell, and they should tell you, you know, what that shell stitch consists of. If it's 5 double crochet, or it could be half double crochet, or even triple crochet. You know, it just creates that shell look. But we're using double crochet today for this shell stitch pattern. So next we're going to skip 2 chains. So it's easy to miss the next chain because we worked 5, it kind of crunches up the next one, but so you just need to be careful. So there's 1, 2, and then in our third chain we're going to work our single crochet, and then we're going to skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, work our shell stitch. So working 5 double crochet right in that chain. So we've worked 5, so we're going to skip 1, 2, and then there's our last chain. We're going to finish it out with a single crochet. So we're going to take a look at our first row. So we have 2 shell stitches here, and then 1, 2, 3 single crochet for row 1. So now row 2, we're going to chain 3. We're going to turn. Now we're going to work what I call a half shell. So right in this stitch we're going to work 2 double crochet. So it's half of a shell. We're going to skip 1, 2 double crochet, and then the third one, which is on top of our shell from row 1, we're working a single crochet. So we're going to skip 2 double crochet, and then in our single crochet we're working another shell stitch. So 5 double crochet right in that single crochet. So as you go along, it starts to make sense. Alright, so we worked 5, so now we're going to skip 1, 2, double crochet, and work a single crochet on top of that shell, and then we're going to skip 1, 2, double crochet, and then in our last single crochet we're working a half shell, which would be 3 double crochet right in that single crochet. So now we've completed row 2, and the reason for the half shell is you have your sides straight. So if you worked you know, our typical shell of 5, it would start to flare. So if you wanted this to be a blanket, you know, you wouldn't want your edges to be flaring. You would want it to be more rectangular. So for row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn. So we're going to single crochet right in that same stitch. So we're going to skip 2 double crochet, and then in this single crochet we are working a shell stitch, so 5 double crochet in that same stitch. So we're going to skip the next 2 and work our single crochet in the next shell, or on top of the next shell, so that would be stitch number 3. So we're going to yarn over, skip 2 double crochet, and work 5 double crochet in the next single crochet, making another shell stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, then we're going to skip 2 double crochet, and then this chain 3 from row 2, we're going to work a single crochet right on top of that chain 3, and now we've completed row 3. So if you were going to do row 4, you would chain 3, turn, work your half shell of 2 double crochet, skip 2 double crochet, single crochet, and then you would skip 2 double crochet and work your shell stitch, your 5 double crochet, and so on. And you would just keep repeating rows 2 and 3 for however many rows you would need. So that is the shell stitch pattern. Thank you so much for watching.